What's going on, guys, and welcome back to our Arc Genesis series. Yep, we're back over here in our ocean base, and there's a couple of changes that I thought I'd mention that I've made over here. We've got a nanny who's doing the imprinting for us. I did manage to lose Alvin, so I've had to replace him by breeding up Holy Grail, and I think it was Theodore. But Alvin is now a female, so I did go level her up over in the Along Came Pollen mission. I just keep on running out whenever I need to level up the megas, so it's quite easy to run, gets you a bunch of the chitin for cementing paste and whatnot. But I did actually add a forge, which we went ahead and built, and also added a chem bench over here in our little work area. And I was going to build like a separate building for this, but I thought to have it like just an open area sort of crafting area, I think was going to turn, or has turned out a lot better. And to build a building as big as the actual forge itself, it just seemed a little bit overkill when it wasn't necessary. If we just have an outdoor sort of working area, that way we don't get the obstruction of our view. But yeah, nevertheless, I'm not too sure what I've done in between that. I have gone over to the Arctic and tamed up a 174 mega, and I've been going over there every now and again to look for higher levels. I've bred up the the baryonyx is where we left off the last episode. What did I do with the one that I was playing with? This guy over here. This one actually had... do you mind knocking me about? This one actually had a melee mutation, and then I went and leveled him up a bit, and I've put him up to, 10k health, and he's now on 521% melee. And he's actually... he doesn't do so much damage to the X creatures, but otherwise he is very, very good. And taking on the X creatures isn't too much of a hassle, considering you can just sort of stun them and then swim around and bite them, which is a lot easier to take out all of the sea creatures on a Barry, because they just sort of get stunned and sit in place, and then you just keep on doing that. And then the Barry also regains stamina whilst in the water, so it's very, very good and versatile, like a versatile mount in order to use in the water. You just stun the sharks. I also went out and I managed to take on a alpha lead Citrus, and that has given me a pirate hat, which I've actually got hidden at the moment. If we go emote show hat, so I've got a little pirate hat on, which I'm quite happy about, because I always like the pirate hat, especially if we're going to be living over here in the ocean. But nevertheless, oh look, we've got another level. Let's whack that onto melee. Happy days there. On normal stuff, there is an X. He does 204 damage now. He was doing, I think, 196 before that. It added point into the melee. But we can throw this guy back up here, because that is definitely not what we're going to have the focus of this episode on. What I actually want to do is head on over to the volcanic area and try to get some Magmasaur eggs, because I would really, really like to get a decent Magmasaur. I have got one already, which is, I think, is he in my pocket? Yeah, this guy is our Magmasaur. I've got his stats written as his name, just so I knew what his base stats were in case we wanted to breed him. But he wasn't fantastic, but I thought that we might as well go on an adventure over there and see if we can't get a better level one. Now, we have got a couple of beds set up over there, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to head over there now and I'll meet you over there. Alright then, guys, so we're over here in the volcanic biome. Well, we're actually in the volcano. We've actually got a bed set up, and we've actually got the gravestone mod. Now, what I've made sure to do regarding the gravestone mod, because it can be a little bit overpowered in regards to getting the eggs, because if you wanted to, you just jump down, grab an egg, not care if you die, and then just spawn back and grab the egg from the gravestone, which is a little bit cheaty in my book. So I've made myself the rule that we are only allowed to keep the eggs that we manage to actually get out of the nest and up to a safe location with. More of a sort of self-challenge more than anything else. So I'm not going to impose that rule on anyone else. Oh crap, we've got a bat coming. But we've got some metal spikes up there, which they just seem to get jabbed on. As long as we don't get rabies, I'm okay. We've got our wingsuit, and we've also got our grapple as well, which is also very, very handy. Let's come on over to here. Let's just get away from the bat's sort of aggro range. And then we can say, grab ourselves up to here. There doesn't seem to be any Magmasaurs over near this nest, so let's just see if there's any. Oh, yeah, we've got an egg over here. Grab you, and then can we get out? Oh, come on. Thank you. They should all start coming this way anyway. Let's just see what level this egg is. If it's going to be a really good level, then that is just sort of sod's law that I have that much. Oh, is that a bat? Yep, it is. Let's get out of here. Just get out of the aggro range of this bat because he keeps on following me. Okay, he sort of left us. Let's just see what level this egg is. We have got a 72 garbage, so yeah, we don't want that one. And all of these guys have followed me, and we've got a nest there, so what we want to do is see if we can't drag all of these guys, say, over to the other side. Okay, fire here. They shouldn't really be able to shoot this high up, but because I've got an egg... Oh, no. No, no, no. Oh my god. Get out of here. Oh my god. What was that hit me? Was it yeah, scorpions? Ah, okay, never mind. Oh, let's go for round 2 then, shall we? Okay, let's just eat this egg. Yum yum. Put a hat back on. And let's see what we've got over this way. We've got a nest over there. Is that the only nest there is? That's got 2 of the Magmasaurs sitting on top of it. I have seen people do this with the, what is it, the Bloodstalkers. But yeah, I didn't fancy risking our Bloodstalkers to try to snatch eggs, especially considering that I'm fairly good at using them, but I wouldn't trust myself not to just like land straight in the lava. It'd just be like all sorts of bad news bears for me then. Let's get my grapple gun out. Dip and dive. Yeah, get over to here. So we have definitely got an egg there. This guy is already eyeballing us. Got fight music going on. Things over on the left shooting at me. That one does not seem to be moving at all. If we just snatch you. Whoa. Come on, get out. Cute. And up. Well, we've got ones up there shooting at us now. I won't really class this as being safe, would you? Come on. Get up. Okay. Now, I would consider this as being safe and out of the way, because if I was up here, I could just easily teleport out. So let's see what level this egg is. 66, garbage, yum yum. Okay, I don't know if there are any nests left in this little area here. But I can definitely tell you that all of these guys are... Oh great, volcano's about to go off. I guess we're going to ravine back in around about 5 or 10 minutes. But I'm going to do a flyby. After these guys have sort of legged it over to me, I'm going to see if I can not fly over that side, and because I'm fairly sure that is a nest up over there. So let's just do that now, considering all of the... Oh, no. No, no, no. No, 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 no. Oh my god. Oh, my trousers are busted. Okay. Oh, why is he just doing that? Ouch, ouch, ouch. No! Okay, well, yeah, I guess we're going to ravine back in around about 5 or 10 minutes. Alright, so just before we was rudely interrupted by the... I don't remember dying there. We was rudely interrupted by the volcano going off. I think that's where my guy died when I tried to spawn back here while the volcano was going off. Yeah, but we're back over here and we're going to go for round 3, I'm going to assume this is. Oh, I hear a lot of screeching. Okey-doke, so... I think we already hit the nest over in this one, which I do believe was just over there. Oh, there is still an egg there though, so let's see if we can't lure these guys away. Whoa. Okay, I want them to come over here, so let's get our normal arrows out rather than wasting our trank arrows. Have we got normal arrows anywhere? Oh, please tell me I have. Apparently we've only got trank arrows. Unless I'm... Nope, we've got normal arrows. I'm just being absolutely blind. We want to get this guy who's actually sitting on the nest over here. Come on, buddy. There you go. Yep, I'm over here. Come on. Don't make me actually end up having to kill you because you're absolutely miles away. Wow, that guy just does not want to leave that nest. Is he stuck there or something? Can't drag him over this way. There we go. Come on, buddy. Whoa. Okay, I'm starting to think that they can reach me up here, so let's get a little bit higher. Hey, see if we can't get this one, shall we? Come on. Come on. Come on. No, no. Oh, come on. Why is there... Okay. No. Oh my god, he hit me, no. Come on, please don't die. Please don't die. Okay. Still alive. Barely. Ooh. I'd be so annoyed as if this is like a proper crappy egg. Better be just above 60 so I'd feel like I've not wasted my time. 108 up. Well, it's not fantastic, but it's not worthwhile hatching and raising. Considering that we're going to have to go to the lunar biome to get that, I forgot what it's called, like Aegis or something weird like that. But I'm nearly dead. So... So we did just hit that one. Let's go. Oh, come on. Get up. Oh, okay, no mind. Oh well, we was low on health anyway. See, I think compared to doing the wyvern nest runs, this is seems a lot easier. If you just got like a grapple with a bunch of actual grapple things, like I know we got a reusable one, so I'm like using it to an excess at the moment. But it's only like 3 metal ingots and I think a little bit of cementing paste, and then a bunch of fibre, and that's just one grapple. So you get in and out of there fairly simply. 24. So not worth the aggro. Eat both of these guys. Okay, I'm going to keep on doing this, and once I do a little run that manages to get a decent leveled egg, I'll be recording up until the point if I don't find an egg, then obviously I'll stop. But I'll carry on recording so that way I can show you the full run of me going down to actually get the egg and getting back up safely. Just to prove to you guys that this is definitely possible even without the reusable stuff and without the gravestone mod. It's not overly difficult. It would... Ready, guy? Come on now, that's just rude. Like, I'm not sure if you've got access to the glider wings, but if you come over from like the Aberration map, then you definitely would have access to it. And there's all the resources to build the glider wings quite easily and readily available. Like, I got down into the Sunken Forest that has all the blue and red gems from Aberration, which you need for making the glider set, or the glider wings. And that is, I done that without an oxygen tank, so that was pretty simple. But yeah, I'm going to carry on until I find a decent egg at least anyway, and I'll bring you back then. Oh my god. I've been recording now for an hour and 45 minutes, so... Excuse me. So you could just see by the amount of the specimen implants I've got that, yeah, I've died a good few times, and the volcano's gone off 2 or 3 times while I've been over here. But I finally managed to find an egg, and we've got a 168, and just to show that I can get out of here safely, I'm going to make sure that I teleport out of here. Oh, cool, that could have went very badly. I did not really want to be underneath here. Okay, so do that. For some reason I was grappled to the little ledge lip, but it wasn't letting me to drag myself in anymore, so let's just get up and into one of these little crevices so we're nice and safe. And Helena, don't stop pissing me off now. Let me just get out of here. There you are. Biome, ocean, home, please. Oh, that was a little bit torturous. So yeah, once I get back, I need to go over to lunar biome. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the gear sort of ready, and then once I've got all the gear ready, I'll put the egg away in the fridge, and then yeah, I'll bring you back to go for the adventure over in the lunar biome. Just see how tired I am. My words are getting all muddled up. Yeah, catch you back in a sec. Okay, so the eggs in there, all safe and sound, and now the Lethal's reusable mod we have got installed allows us to get the reusable hazard suit. Now the only reusable function of that is that it still wears down, there's still durability, it still remains the same sort of crafting recipe. The only difference is that the radiation tick damage doesn't actually damage the armor itself. But just to show that we're going to be doing this completely legit, we've got a bunch of our hazard bits and pieces that we've got from our missions. So we've got the pants, the gloves, the legs. I've crafted a shirt as well, so this is a bog standard one, and I do believe we've got a fairly reasonable one. Actually we've got a journeyman one there as well. Happy days there. So we need to go over there and get some of that, was it Aegis stuff? And then we're going to head over to Steak and Noodles place because he's got a bunch of the, what are they called? These guys? The air conditioner units. I've only got a couple for where I was hatching the baryonyxes. And yeah, so I don't know if we should be taking a dino with us or not. You know what? Let's take... Alvin, what have you got on you? Oh, you've got a whole bunch of crap. Who wants to go on and out in? Theodore. You can come with us. And, oh yeah, the other Megatherium that's in my inventory is the 174 that I tamed up last night. That's just in preparation of doing Megatherium breeding for stats. Because what we're going to end up doing is actually getting a cluster server going, where what we're going to be doing is, the plan is to have 2 months on each map. So first of all, we're going to be starting off on the island for a couple of months, and then it will be Scorched Earth for a couple of months, and then it will be Extinction for a couple of months. This map will still carry on going during that time, but it just allows us to sort of play through beginning to end of the storyline while we're doing this. And it also allows us the possibility of taming up the other creatures that obviously aren't available to us on this map. And the main one that I want is the Achatina, in order to get cementing paste and the organic polymer that it produces as well, which would be really handy, yeah. Let's throw on our hazard gear. There we go, we're all suited and booted, but I really don't like that, so let's do that. We're going to be pirates of the lunar biome. We've got our Megatherium on hand, we've got our mining drill, we've got fuel. This guy can go onto there. Okay, not too sure how I like this view, but sure, why not. Let's go to the north, shall we say. The only issue is this, is that when you go into the shadow sort of areas, you get the ice cube effect, and the hazmat gear that I got, even this stuff, I don't think it's going to protect me from the ice cube in effect. What have we got? We've got 114 on that, 142 on that. 60, is it hypothermic or hyperthermic, which is the cold insulation? I'm hoping it's the hyper and not hypo. Oh, it should be interesting. As long as we don't get killed as soon as we spawn in, then I think we should be okay, question mark. But we really need to get here to get the, I keep on, it's like, oh great, yep. And we're already in the shadowy area, getting chased by this guy. And I don't like the sound of that. Let's just try to get over to a sunny sort of area, shall we say. Oh great, now we've got a bloody thing on our tail, a drone. You know what we can actually do? Take our wings off of this, because we can actually outrun. We can go a lot faster with our glider suit on, and hopefully get into somewhere that's got the actual radiation light. There we go. Oh, we were in an area over there, but apparently not anymore. Oh look, space whales. A couple of them over there. Okay, so... oh, so it keeps on just going to the ice cubey sort of thing. But glider wings over here are very, very useful for getting away from... well, we got there a lot quicker than our grapple did. You know what, just to be on the safe side, let's just get Theodore. Actually, there's got to be somewhere that's going to be warmer. Over here, possibly? Oh great, we've got 2 drones here. And a Rex. Whoa. Ow. Crap, drones are on us again. There is one thing you can do with the drones, is if you've got like a couple of them chasing you, if you just get like a long neck rifle and you grapple onto the drone itself, then they actually have a really hard time shooting at you, which is what I ended up doing the first time that I came over here. So if we are able to get a decent... I missed them there. There we go. You just do this and then they have a real hard time shooting at you. And then you can just shoot them like this. There goes one. Now this guy's going to be on our tail. So let's just quickly get out of here. Oh, world border. And back to ice cubing. Okay, we just really need to find an area that we could do some of the drilling in. You say around here, because we've got some parasaurs over here. Come on, just land on it. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, come on, really? How are these guys still on my tail? Oh great, now we've got 3 of them. Come on then guys. Take me for a ride. Goes one. They take quite a lot of damage just from crossbows as well. I've got a journeyman crossbow which I got off one of the alpha chronos over in the bog. So this is just a good way of dealing with these guys. Nice. Crossbow, can you work please? Thank you. Boom. Okay, so we got rid of them guys and... oh man, we're so nearly dead already. Let's go over this way. Come on. And freezing. I so should have brought some of my fur gear over with me. Just so I could switch out to it and do some actual mining. Okay. Come on. Yeah, I got really worried last time I took my Megatherium out and about over here because he fell down into the void. But what happens when you actually drop down into the void is that you just get teleported back up randomly onto one of the sides. And fantastic. Come on. just want to do some drilling. Let's head on down to here. Safe over here. Oh. Thank you. Yep, clearly a grapple is definitely a must-have tool for this area. Really? Okay, there's the stuff. Can we get any more of it? And there's some more of it. Okay, yeah, okay, yeah. Got a fire, we're nearly dead as well, so there's that to take into account. You take us home, please. Keep on eating. Do you reckon I'll make it in time? Okay, as long as I keep on force feeding myself, my health is actually going up rather than down. Ooh. How are we looking? 60. I think we should be alright. Happy days, and we got away with some of this Aegis stuff. Oh, come on. Really? Is it because I had that? Oh, that's such BS. Where are you? So if I die now because of this, I'm going to be so annoyed. Come on. How's my health looking? 30. Would it help if I had a torch out, maybe? Uh-oh. 20. Come on. Come on, Helena. Ooh. Ooh. Come on. So if it just comes up saying you died and I'm still stuck in the Luna, I'm going to be so annoyed. Okay. What do we get away with? 23 health, and we've got the Aegis stuff on us, so happy days there. Okay. And now I'm stuck with a broken leg. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get this stuff in the fridge, get the egg over to safe space, and I'll bring you back for the hatching. Got a little bit of panic there. I put the eggs down and they sort of just disappeared. I thought they'd spoil or something, but yeah, I forgot the steak's got the hatchery over here, and this thing will actually pick up the eggs and incubate it down to 1%. Well, so it's lost like 1 second before it hatches. Excuse me. Then I also found another 168 egg in Sake's fridge, and he told me just go ahead and hatch that as well. So yeah, why not? We've also got the nanny here, which we can use for imprinting. Now, because the imprints on these guys are either Cuddles, Walks, or the... How does he pronounce this stuff? Oh, Ambergis? Ambergis? I'm going to go with Ambergis. But because it's usually just that and the other, it's not too much of a hassle getting it, so... Yeah, I've got no problem using a nanny to do the imprinting on these ones. Saves me having to wait up all night for it as well. But I've actually turned the nanny off for a second just so that I can make sure I get the stats of these two down. So let's throw number 1 down. And okay, I thought he disappeared under the thing. Imprint on you, and let's say put 1. You can only put 1 of them on so far, can't you? Okay, let's go behavior, disable wandering, stop all, and then we're going to want, I'm going to do all the name and whatnot afterwards. So we've got 70, 20, 158% melee, which isn't overly fantastic. Let's throw down this guy, and up you come. Not too much of a variation on the colours, both females as well. What's your stats? Whoa. 208% compared to what? 158. Seriously, there's that much of a difference when they're the exact same level. Well, I'm definitely saying that this one's mine. This one's only got a little less health, but it's got quite a large chunk of stamina less. And 836 weight, 814, but weight's not too much of an issue. But yeah, not too bad. What I'm going to do is, obviously I'm going to leave these two grow up, and then we're going to saddle up the better one, which is going to be probably this one. And I may look into see how you make them. I think you have to put them in lava or something to make them though. And I'm just going to pinch one of Snake's males. Actually, he's got his stats written there. Oh, that one's melee's 211. So that's actually the higher melee so far. What level was that one though? That's definitely had levels put on it. Stamina 2275. Well, yeah, definitely going to be doing some breeding then. I don't think none of mine have better stats than that besides the health on this one. Yeah, the health on this one's better by about 500-600. And I know you could breed them as well, so you get all like the imprints and whatnot, but obviously we can get imprints on these ones. Yeah, I'm going to pull down all the stats. I'll bring you back once these two are fully grown and when we go test them out. So yeah, I guess I'll catch you back in a day or two, I guess.